waiting for the package all day.
I like drew a picture of him a while ago. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness. I'm so please, that means I didn't get Jay and that neck tattoo.
So let's answer some questions. I've been doing Q&A sections in my vlog to incorporate more talking, some more personality, because I don't talk that much in my vlogs because there's like literally no updates to give you because nothing is going on in life ever because it's quarantine. So I ask you guys on my Instagram stories to submit questions, so that's where I get these questions from. So if you want to follow me on Instagram to see in the future when I ask questions again, I just asked a second round of questions, so we're gonna answer from those this time. Let's get into it. I also might have forgotten some of the questions that I already answered, so if I re-answer them again, whoops. Puedes hablar en español? I do not speak Spanish at all. I can read some of it, and sometimes like I was watching some video a while ago and there were subtitles on it. It was in Spanish and I was like, these subtitles are incorrect. So I have some knowledge in my brain, but if somebody comes up to me on the street and tries to speak to me in Spanish, my brain shuts down and I cannot understand a thing. I'm from Belize, but Belize is an English-speaking country, even though there are a lot of Spanish speakers there, and I did grow up with a lot of Latin America culture, but I grew up in Belize City and majority of people there speak Creole. So I don't really know Spanish, but I had to take Spanish at school, but I'm not good at it at all because I hate learning languages. Like being forced to learn a language in school, not my favorite. No. What things do you like to photograph? I like to photograph people, but I like to create my own setting for people to be in. So for me, it's more than just taking a picture, it's also creating the set, and then also like after that, editing it in Photoshop. That is what I love. Advice for baby K-pop stans, where to buy albums, etc. My advice for people that are just getting into K-pop is to like know what you're there for and not just be swept up like by the crowd and by the like whatever. Know what the industry is. I think that's very important, but also like stay true to yourself and know the reasons that you're standing these groups, and like hopefully for good reasons, like you really like their music, not just their faces and their dance, because it's all artistry and it's not just them, it's a lot of people behind the scenes working on these groups. So my advice is to like stay true to yourself and stand people for the right reasons, not just because they're like really popular, and also at the same time be open, because a lot of K-pop groups are not my music taste at all, but I still like them. My mind open, see new things, experience new music. And then for where to buy albums, I've recently been ordering from like Korea, so like from K-Town for You or kpoptown, is that what it's called? They're basically the same price and they get here a lot faster than if you ordered from, and I'm talking about America, the United States, shipping times, than if you ordered off like an American site like musicplaza, or even if like you buy in a K-pop store like in the city in Manhattan. The K-pop store Choreo bookstore is pretty expensive. Like I can get things for cheaper online. But anyways, a site like musicplaza is an American store that ships K-pop albums, but they're the same price and the shipping takes longer than if you bought it from Korea. So that's what I've been doing recently, is just buying from Korea. Hello, editing eye here. I also wanted to add that I get albums off of Amazon.com sometimes because 2-day shipping, you know, I like to get my stuff very quickly. And if I do pre-orders on Amazon, then I get it the day that it comes out, so that's a plus. But sometimes Amazon prices are a little bit more expensive, like Beckin's Delight is like $40 or something. No, not gonna happen. So, yeah. Anyways, bye. I got a lot of questions about my favorite Stray Kids song. My favorite song from Stray Kids is NS. That just has a special place in my heart. Very nostalgic and also a very good song, and I love it so much. I think it might have been one of the first songs that I heard from Stray Kids back in the day when I first started standing them, like as well as Get Cool. But I feel like I haven't listened to NS in a while, so I was telling my friend about it the other day, and it just feels very nostalgic to listen to now. But I also really like their new comeback. It was so good. Did you ever have a fear of being in a relationship? Because I'm same. Like yesterday, I think I sent my friend a meme about Aquarius's wanting to be in a relationship at the same time like fearing the intimacy. Yeah, in the past, like I've been like super like crush on a person and then they show interest in me, I'm like never mind. But I think I attribute that more to just not finding the right person, because I feel like if I really like a person, then I'll be comfortable with them and I won't have that feeling of like ugh. So I always just think the person that's gonna make me most comfortable and most happy is out there somewhere. What are 3 of your go-to K-pop songs for when you feel kind of shitty or have a bad day? Long Flight, I'm kidding. Long Flight by Taeyoung. That's just like a song that sings to my soul. Shine by Pentagon. That's just like a old favorite that I used to listen to literally every day for months. And if I like really want to feel in my feels, No Longer by NCT 127, the live concert version. So either that one or a Zico song like Daredevil to like really just like, nah, yeah, let's get it, you know? So those are 4 songs technically. Do you journal every day? I don't, and I think that's important to like not force yourself to journal. I feel like you have to. So yeah, I don't journal every day, but I do journal every month. What is your favorite song by NCT? Like number 1. My number 1 favorite song by NCT or by NCT 127 or by NCT Dream. Everything's very separate for me, okay? For Wavy, it's Moonwalk. For Dream, it's We Go Up. I can, like, it's just We Go Up is my favorite, okay? The nostalgia mark. My favorite 127 song is White Night, which is, like, kind of surprising because that's, like, not my style of music at all. But I love it so much, okay? It's so good. When it came out, could not stop listening to it. But also for 127, I have like a group of songs, my favorite songs from them. So it's like White Night, Simon Says, Heartbreaker, Maybe Don't Like, everything off that Limitless album. Limitless album is my favorite. It's so good. But then I think my favorite of all time NCT song just has to be Yesterday. Like there's so much to that song, behind that song, the lyrics. I just love it so much. When did you start liking K-pop? October or September of 2018. I was in denial for a while and kind of hit it, so I don't know. Will you continue Zoom University next year? Also looking forward to new vlogs. My school, Parsons, is doing online school next semester, and I don't want to pay for that, but at the same time I have no other choice because I want to finish university, and also a whole semester of doing nothing, like I wouldn't be able to handle that. And with Parsons it's kind of complicated because they set you up in a way where if you miss fall semester then you also have to not go to spring semester, because they just set it up in a way where classes that you have to take only happen in one semester, which is super annoying. And yeah, I can't do online school. Like it was a real big struggle trying to do online classes this past semester because like I chose not to do online school for a reason. So it's pretty hard and I don't know what to do, but I'm just kind of like talking it over with my dad and trying to figure it out that way. So the last question I'm gonna answer for now. How do you develop your aesthetic? Room, collages, jewelry, live videos. Thank you. I think it's very important about aesthetics is that I pull a lot of inspiration from different people that I just love visually looking at, like their aesthetics, and being inspired by them, but not blatantly copying them, because then you're never gonna find your true aesthetic for yourself if you're just copying other people's aesthetics, because that's just not really how aesthetics work, I feel, in my opinion. So to just be inspired by these people that you see on Instagram or Pinterest or wherever you find inspiration, and just to consume that but not to copy them, and just over time it'll turn into something your own. And aesthetics is purely like something for you, like something that you with your own eyeballs and brain and heart and soul find visually appealing. And if you're saying like, oh, but this person, what they're doing I find visually appealing and I want to do that, but at the same time you're different people and you're not going to be interested in every single thing that that person is doing, and you likely don't see it the same way that they do. So it just takes time for you to develop your own aesthetic. Just remember, an aesthetic is for something you personally, and copying someone is not going to feel the best and you're not going to feel the most comfortable in it. So yeah, my ring's been itching me this whole time. What the freak? It's broken. What the freak? Look. Do you see it right there? Look at it. What the hell? How does it break like that? Yeah, anyways, my ring is broken. That is so depressing. I don't even know how that happened because I don't wear my rings that much nowadays. Okay, bye.
I was yours on Sunday while we watched the children play. We fell deep in love again, like we always do.